Rolling. Yes, rolling.
Hooray!
Hey, Internet.
We're here. Internet. It's us again.
We're gonna wrap up as quickly as possible because we're about to get kicked out of the hotel.
We don't have time for Kevin to get in the frame.
Yeah, no time for that.
Oh no, I thought I was getting kicked out for not partying enough.
All right, farewell to Gencon. Another solid year, running 96 hours straight, basically, plus like 2 weeks of preparation to go on a vacation.
You were running for 96 hours? I'm so sorry. You must be exhausted.
I have not run in years. Not actually. It's been at least 2 or 3 years.
Alright, as quickly as possible, let's say that what we did this time.
Highlights.
I ran a bunch of games for John Wick, some of them were really good, and I chafed my thighs until Santa could use them to pilot his sled. Next.
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't run games for John Wick, but I ran his GMs and watered them, made sure the seeds of creativity blossomed, made players do what they were supposed to do.
Talk to some jerkasses.
Only two groups of jerkasses.
Got corrected on how to pronounce Cinnabon.
That was me.
That was him, not me. I just got to eat Cinnabon.
I had a stranger interrupt a conversation telling me it was pronounced Cinnabon and not Cinnabon. He cared so much.
What else? I walked around, spent too much money, you know, the usual. Anything else interesting? Oh, I had a dude come up to me Thursday night when I had a gray bag with the red Planeswalker symbol on it and be like, do you know what is on that bag? And I was just like, yes, the Planeswalker symbol. Where did you get that? The booth at the dealer. Can I get it? No, it's 8 p.m. I just got off work. Go away, please. I mean,
Cared so much!
Yeah.
We should probably save more of these stories for the wrap up when we don't have 30 minutes until we get kicked out.
Sure.
It's 20 minutes before the camera stops recording.
Yep.
Go.
All right, we went to a lot of panels, it felt like, and skipped about the same amount, so God, fewer panels next year.
Or you just need to have 2 of you.
Well, yeah, that would, no, we don't need that. The world doesn't need that. Let's see, some of the highlights. Matt was in the panel on queerness in gaming.
Queer experience in gaming.
Queer experience.
People told me I did a good job. I honestly thought I sounded like a jackass the whole time.
No, you were
That's how
fine.
panels work, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been a bit easier on you if David hadn't sprung that whole goblin thing.
It might have been easier on me if David was not as well spoken as he was gay.
David is a natural calming influence on the entire crowd.
Yes.
Travis's panel with Max, Crazon, and David was very impressive too. I think the nature of it kind of kept people from knowing it was there.
That's very
I think also Travis put it up very late.
Yeah, we couldn't buy tickets to it. It was impossible to get a ticket. You had to just show up.
But the people who attended were very enthusiastic about it. They talked for quite a while after.
Yeah.
he would be here, but he has a 12 o'clock game to run, and we get kicked out at 12.
And then he'll be in the sky.
Then he's going to be living in the airport until he's in the sky.
Until 6 a.m.
We love you, Travis.
You're wrong, though.
Love is a strong term.
Okay, Max.
What do you do?
This is
First
my
con experience?
Yeah, this is my first con experience of any con, not just Gen Con, but also my first Gen Con.
It's the best. I'm
You brought a lot of video games, did not play any of them.
Yeah, I brought some things, didn't end up using a lot of what we did, but did a lot of exploring, went to a few panels, basically didn't do any pre-planning and just tagged along with whoever happened to be free at the time. Which eventually resulted in me playing in one of Matt's games that he was running and one of Travis's games he was running. Was part of that 01 panel on Cosmic Horror, which was really neat, and I really enjoyed being able to talk about it from a different position. But yeah, it was just a lot of exploring and getting used to the idea of being in a place surrounded by so many people with similar interests, which continues to be a surreal idea to me. And also meeting all these fine people.
Hi.
Yeah, I've now met everybody but Axe. Never gonna meet Axe.
Never gonna meet us.
Not Greg either.
I've still never been in the same room as Charlie.
Me either.
I thought you were there at DNU Con 2013 at Nate and Amanda's.
Nope.
Huh.
I also was not at that one. I have also never been in the same room as Charlie.
Really?
I think I was out on the way out the door when Charlie arrived, so I met him for like a couple hours. But, and Greg now. I have not met Greg, so Axe, you'll remain the white whale, but Greg, maybe I'll meet you someday.
He might be at next year's Gen Con.
Awesome.
Who's next?
We'll see.
I did a lot of walking around the vendor hall. Got some art. Got the new Metal Wave gaming book. And spent a lot of time at the RPPR meetups. I got many hugs from David. It was good.
Yeah, I did 4 games and a panel. All the games, I ran 2 games of Goblin. People really latched onto it immediately. Max was in one of them. The second game, I was so tired I did not remember to collect tickets, so oops. But yeah, then I also ran Red Markets for Caleb and played in a Red Markets game that was run by somebody from the greater podcast pool. And Monsters. I ran Monsters at 10 a.m. Somebody liked it enough they wanted to buy the scenario. I told them I've tried to get it out, but our Dream does not publish those anymore. I was on the panel they went to, one of them, and we played Root. I brought that. They showed up a day. They showed up a day before I came to con. I said I need to bring this to con, so I did.
Little green toast mice.
Yes, Toast Mice. The hashtag Toast Mice is on Twitter.
Tiny smirky cat boys.
Alright, so any general things or plans for next year? I want to go to the woman whose small business panel we saw. She was like a tiny, super energetic, former high-level marketer turned small business owner and consultant, so she has lived the dark side and come back to the light.
Nice.
I don't know if anyone online knows this, but Kevin is obsessed with economics. He gets really, really enthusiastic
Like he's
about
got
it.
a degree in it or
It's
something.
adorable and perplexing.
I studied 2 things. I studied money and I studied power. I got a degree in economics and a degree in government.
So in which order do you get those 2 before you get the women?
I mean, you got the
What
one
women?
first.
It took me like 10 years to get a good woman.
I'm planning on running some games for John. I'm planning on running some games for John Wick again, and probably receiving more maple syrup.
Oh yeah, the highlight.
What?
Craze on the maple
You have
syrup.
to drink some syrup.
Right now?
Right now. Do it.
Fuck.
Jump,
He must
jump,
defend
jump.
his family's
It's been in the
honor.
fridge, so it's gonna be stupid thick.
Oh my god, are you actually doing this?
You
I'm
want to
so
chug it,
excited.
at least
to do
taste it. Crazon requested you compare because there was an issue with
We're doing-
the production line.
Doing this for you, Crazon.
Yes.
Oh, I'm taking it home afterward.
Oh god, yeah,
It
okay.
is now a bottle of Concro.
It's delicious.
It's very good.
Come on then.
I don't get any hints of burning.
No?
Alright, Crazon, your family is vindicated.
It's got a very smooth finish.
There's a deeper, like, caramel taste to it that does have kind of, like,
Alright.
the clearly
Sick.
baked through sort
Like
of thing.
toasted, but not
Yeah,
burnt.
toasted,
I'm pretty
definitely
sure
not
that the
burned.
sugar in that is about as lethal as alcohol to bacteria.
It has. It
Ooh,
has,
wow, that's caramely.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
It's like it's made
caramely.
of sugar or
It's
something.
delicious.
Yeah, it's very caramely even over maple.
It has less of an alcoholic burn than the last year's did.
Alright. I'm hoping next year, Greg Predmore, who wrote Goblin, will be able to come out and we'll do a panel about
Angie,
making
let him
Goblin.
come.
Huh?
Make him come.
Angie.
Don't
That's
let him.
Oh
Angie.
yeah.
Angie.
So yeah, Greg, you need to come out next year. We need to do a panel to advertise your game. Marketing.
Do the
People
thing.
love it.
Wrap up over. Good night.
If we have this many people, we should consider doing a live panel of us too.
Yeah.
Possibly true. I also hope I can come out next year. It'll really depend on the financial situation. I was really only able to come out this year because of very lucky financials.
Run some games, they'll comp your ticket.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's
that
the
wasn't
smallest part of
that
the,
wasn't the expensive part of it.
Yeah, he already
Plane
he had a
flight,
press
though.
badge.
The travel and the hotel is
Yeah,
the
those
bigger
two,
issue.
and the paying for food.
Not trivial here.
Yeah, so those things stacked up. I'm going to be a little bit strapped for a bit, but it was worth it. I just hope I can do it next year. If I do, I'm definitely actually going to be running games, as I just like the idea of running games. my line. Maybe I like jamming. Weird.
Alright, any other last
It's
thoughts?
almost like you jammed one of the most successful DNU games the past year.
Weird.
Yeah.
We're down to 20 minutes before we have to be out.
Okay, yeah.
Real
So,
quick, we did a $5 challenge. We're just.
we're doing. I think we're doing that
Next
another
video.
day.
That's next video.
Okay.
We'll film that.
This camera can only record 20 minutes at a time for purposes of
All right.
import laws and tariffs.
Last thoughts.
By the time you watch this, all but one of us will have made it home.
Good.
And one of us will be dead.
I am in so
Hedging my
much.
bets.
I hope it's me.
I'm in so much pain. I have visibly and functionally lost weight already this con.
And then you drank a bottle of maple syrup.
And when we get home, we gotta go rock climbing.
I
that's
might
gonna
be
have
chewing
to
on the
wait a
maple
minute.
syrup freshness seal. Good night.
All right. So good night, internet. That's our
Good night,
catchphrase. I'm told. We need a better one.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
How about we know things?
All right, shirts off, boys.
What are you wearing, balls? What are we having a Donnybrook?
We need to have crazy on a keys scene letter.
He's lived letterkenny.
Sure enough.
All
He says it's pretty damn accurate to Ontarian life.
All right. Let's have a quick. This is the DNU, and we endorse Goblin.
Do we have
Are
to?
you going?
Yes. Yeah, we're still going. We only took 12 minutes, actually.
Hi. Yes. This is Drunk and Ugly. I'm the production manager. I'm making a game called Goblin. There's not a physical book yet because we're still making it.
Stay tuned.
It's a good game though. Goblin.house. Go to it. Get updates
Goblin
on
House.
projects.
Goblin House.
Goblin.house.
Goblin House.
GOBLIN.HOUSE. Go to it. Go to it. Go there.
Also,
Follow my game.
a
Buy it
PSA.
out.
I'm going.
We gotta have a PSA for the kiddies.
Buy my book. Buy my book.
What's the most dangerous thing for kids? Don't get into collectible card games. They're expensive as shit.
Or
Don't get into
Yeah, I was
miniatures
about to say
games. They're even
miniatures.
more expensive.
It depends, cause like I met one guy last night who dropped $1,200 on a Black Lotus so he could run Legacy.
Okay, don't get into any Games Workshop games.
Well-
Abandoned Legacy. It'd have to be vintage.
Not vintage. It must have been.
Yeah, so don't play vintage, don't play legacy. And
Yeah.
If you're not playing either of those and you still don't have money, don't play.
Well, I mean, because like you could spend more than $1,200, but that's like an army in Games Workshop.
So one thing though, a game that won't break the bank, Goblin.
Yes.
Try to get a good percentage loan on your student loans.
If you want to open a small business, get an LLC.
And kiddies,
Try to be
if,
born to a rich family.
if we have done our job right, it will be free by the time you get to college.
Drink maple syrup.
It's really good.
God, no.
Don't drink all my maple syrup. I need that.
Alright, I'm done.
Good night, internet.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.